Hi everybody, it's Angie from Angie's Inspirations, and today I thought I would talk to you a little bit about my experience as a woman in my early 40s with CP, and also as a mom, and how my having cerebral palsy has played a role in my life. So, well, I guess I could start off by saying that I live in the city that I live in because St. John's is the only city in our province that has an accessible transportation system available for persons with disabilities. I came here in 1993 to go to university and stayed because of the accessible transit unit system that is here. It works really well, and I'm very grateful for it. It allows me to play an active role in my community, and it also allows me to be a stay-at-home mom with very little assistance from anyone. We here in St. John's have the shortest wait time in the country for paratransit, in terms of if you have the bus booked, you only have to wait 15 minutes on either side of your window. So it could come 15 minutes before your booking time or 15 minutes after your booking time. So all in all, that's a total of 15. That's a total of a half an hour. In other parts of the country, my understanding is that in some cases, the wait time is as high as an hour or two. We also have a paratransit board here that looks after the policies that GoBus has in place for persons with disabilities. And also, we have another committee called PARTS, of which I am a member, and PARTS stands for Peers Advocating for Respectful Transportation. So basically, our job is to make sure that on the GoBus side, the policies are being followed and everyone is being respected. We deal with not so much the policies as if someone has a complaint or an issue with GoBus, they would come to us and we would attempt to resolve it. we have a really good working relationship with GoBus and the general manager. We also, I should mention, are being watched very closely by the rest of the country because we are making leaps and bounds in terms of the paratransit system here, and the way it is run. We are the first committee of our kind in the country, and I am very proud of that, as I'm sure the other members are as well. So that's just one piece of why I chose to stay here. Okay, so I use a power wheelchair, and if I chose to travel outside of the city, like outside of St. John's, Mount Pearl area, accessible transportation would become an issue. Excuse me. Because there is none. So, even though I'm not from here and I would love to go home and visit my family from time to time, that is pretty well made. I won't say impossible, but extremely difficult. And the reason for it, again, is the lack of accessible transportation out in Corner Brook, which is where I'm from. So, in order for me to go home, for example, the last time I was home, and the only time I was home since 2003, was in 2010, when my mom passed away. Myself and my husband went out for 4 days, and in order for that to happen, I had to take a manual wheelchair. I don't even own a manual wheelchair. I had to rent one. And because I can't use the manual wheelchair in terms of pushing it from place to place, my husband or someone in my family had to be with me at all times. So it was very stressful that way. I find it very difficult at times because sometimes there are times when I would love to go visit my family that is still out there. I still have some family that are living out there. But like I said, that's pretty well made impossible. So those are the reasons why I chose to stay in St. John's, as opposed to moving. Also, my husband's job plays a very influential role in our decision to stay here. His job is here, and this is where we are able to support our family, and I'm able to be as independent as possible. And because of those reasons, this is where we are. I wanted to talk to you about these issues because I felt they were important in terms of life influences that are affected or life decisions that are affected by my disability, and that it is a very important part of my life. And my hope in making these videos is to help inspire people, help maybe have some changes made in other cities as people see these videos. But you know what? If it inspires just one person, it will all have been worth it. So please click like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you feel about my videos. Let me know if there's something that you would like me to discuss or something that you would like me to share with you, and I will do my best to do so. That's it for today, folks. Bye for now. See you next time.